Hey there guys, and welcome back to the next episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelists of the Roses Redux, the Exodia Challenge run, where the unbeaten streak continues. Ignore the 66 losses, we know where those are from, we know those weren't real. So Exodia so far is 11 wins on the trot. So we've got Rex Raptor now in this episode. I'm going to head straight into this because again, no changes to our deck. We're going in with the exact same deck. I'm going to have to remember the layout of this duel. I'm hoping that we have enough space to summon Exodia to our right-hand side. Because as long as we can do that, we do actually. As long as we stay on the water tiles. So as long as we pop Exodia down here, I mean, we can also use this spot as well and summon out to there. But I think that if we can work Exodia to this tile, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spots that we can summon in on. And I don't know if Rex is really going to try and push that. We can even pop down another Magical Labyrinth tile over there. And as long as it doesn't pull one of these tiles away from us, we will basically be unreachable by Rex. So let's see what we have drawn. So not too much. Nothing really to write home about. We can send an Acid Trap Hole Rex's way. Are we really going to use Heavy Storm against him? Probably not. So I will throw that out, just that we do get a full change of our hand. So so Acid Trap Hole will start sending his way. I would like to get a Solomon's Law book from a reincarnation at some point. So maybe with our next reincarnation, I will aim for that, so we can get extra draws in on our turn if we do have Solomon's Law book in our hand. Cool, so there we go. I do get the Magical Labyrinth card that I wanted. So let's summon one of these Exodia parts. We'll get rid of Dimension Hole. Can bring the right arm in here to just trail along behind us. Exodia pulling his limbs along to a safe position. So Rex is going to set up around himself again. And probably just keep these cards here. I don't think he's really going to send them down our way. So we can let the Acid Trap Hole escape that way, basically. We do get a left leg. We do get a Shadow Spell as well. So I'd like to get the Magical Labyrinth set up. I think let's just set down this left leg. I feel like priority has always got to be to get the limbs out, because if we can safely get to the point of having only one limb to summon and we draw the right one, then it's just game over anyway. So that's always got to be priority number one, unless he's bearing down on us. So we do have Acid Trap Hole to slow down whatever he might have. So we are on our little safe position here. We did get our right legs as well, so let's summon these right legs basically right behind us. Grave Robber might be useful if Magical Labyrinth removes a tile that we are not happy that it has removed. So right leg, right arm, left leg. We just need the left arm and we are good to go. So he is going to reduce movement speed. That's only going to hurt himself at this point, not us. Right leg we do not need. So we can get rid of the right leg, we can get rid of Invigoration, and we can pop down Magical Labyrinth. Maybe what I'll do is I'll keep that face down over here, like I said, just in case it removes one of these tiles that is protecting us. We'll just keep it there for now. It is an option for if he starts bearing down on that card, and it can then shut the door in his face. Again, not the most aggressive of duelists. Like, he's literally sitting with Acid Trap Hole there in defense. I do wonder if... I am kind of tempted to run that Acid Trap Hole into that card and just see if it's a magic card. And I mean, we did get our left arm now anyway, so I think I am going to do that. So we can just pop down our left arm. Let's move Acid Trap Hole into this card and see if it is... Okay, so it was a monster. Just not a very strong one, apparently. I would be interested to see where Magical Labyrinth takes a tile from. So I might just play this. I want to see if it takes one from our kind of area, or... Yeah, it does. So it would have exposed an extra spot in our... It would have made a new weakness, basically. So yeah, so we'll pop these up. Left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. End our turn. And that should be Rex Raptor done. I don't see him having any kind of answer to us. He's nowhere near us in range. So yeah, Exodia grabs yet another victory. We will have a red medicine in the graveyard, I believe. So that is something to aim for. Whether we'll get another 3 in a row or not, I'm not too sure. The Acid Crawler 3 in a row in the last episode was pretty lucky, I think. But again, it serves us no purpose because we're getting these 3 in a rows and we're getting ritual monsters out of it. Which again are really cool cards and awesome additions if we were able to use them in this run. So yeah. In any case, we do grab our main man Exodia here to obliterate yet again. Always in the same style. If Exodia is anything, he is consistent in his obliterations. And there we go. We're simply going to watch all these reptiles fall from grace. One random paralyzing potion. And there we go. Yet another victory for Exodia, the Forbidden One. It was another 5 minutes or so duel. 5 or 6 minutes. So yeah, so we do have Toon Alligator, I think that is, and Red Medicine. So we'll see if we can go for a 3 in a row, possibly. Okay, so we do grab... Okay, so it's not Toon Alligator, it's some kind of alligator card. And nope, we don't get the 3 in a row on that. And I guess yeah. So Crocodilus. I don't really know the reptiles at all. No 3 in a row for us today. Maybe in the next duel, who knows. Alright, so Rex Raptor is done. I think what I'll do is I'll carry on with our usual play of doing the lowest deck cost... the lowest deck cost guys first. Unless that's going to take us to Darkness Ruler, because I'd like to give him his own episode. So he is on 1081. We have got Necromancer. Then we do have Pegasus and we do have Keith. So Darkness Ruler does have the lowest deck cost, but because of the way that his field is set up, I'd like to give him his own episode. So I think let us do Necromancer this episode as the second duel, and then we will do Darkness Ruler at the beginning of the next episode. So I'm really looking forward to that one. He's going to have some extra layer of difficulty to him. And it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen against Necromancer, because I know that he does have Dark Hole in his deck. So we might not want to play an Exodia piece straight away, and I'm actually not going to. I'm going to send an Acid Trap Hole and a Shadow Spell forward, just to kind of see if he does have Dark Hole, and if he's going to play it basically right away. Alright, so he's not going to play that Dark Hole right away. So yeah, so let's just advance Acid Trap Hole forward. Maybe we are going to want to kind of just rush and try to summon Exodia at this point. Dragon Capture Jar is not going to help us out. So yeah, so right leg. We are maybe going to want to just try and keep a spare copy of a couple of cards in our hand. We'll see what he plays, just because I am scared of him using Dark Hole. Because he's then basically going to just undo all of our hard work if he does that. It doesn't look like he has drawn Dark Hole yet, which is fantastic. So Heavy Storm might be useful if he doesn't play Dark Hole straight away. But let's just do this for now. So left leg, right leg. We do have the right arm in our hand. As long as we draw the left arm soon, we're going to be pretty okay. So we'll just hold our spot here in the right hand side. Basically do exactly what he is doing. I feel like White Hole would be very nice to have for this duel. Just because I feel like that is going to be his biggest threat against us. So let's move that Acid Trap Hole right over there. We do get our right arm. So let's throw out this Tomosaurus. I don't really know why I'm holding on to Heavy Storm. I guess I can play it just to... Maybe I'll play it on the next turn if we haven't gotten the Exodia piece that we need. just to kind of filter out if he does have a dangerous magic card out on the field, we can get rid of that. Okay, so Skelgon is going to fall to our Acid Trap hole. I don't know if he will pop up in the slots. Okay, so he is going to play Pumpkin. Again, that's not really going to hurt us at all. Okay, so the right leg we already have. So I'm going to throw that out, throw out Petite Moth, throw out Fake Trap. And I'm just going to play Heavy Storm. I mean, I guess this guy might have a Magic Jammer out. I don't know if he has Magic Jammer in his deck. But we can play it. Yep, there's the Magic Jammer. I mean, at least we did draw out the Magic Jammer, so I think it should show up in the slots. But again, with it being a card that will actually be useful to us, I feel like we're just not going to strike gold, and we're just not going to get Magic Jammer. We're going to miss and get like 3 Fake Traps or something. But let me try not to jinx myself. So yeah, we need that left arm, and it just isn't coming at this point. So maybe we'll just... yeah, we can just pop down Shadow Spell. Do we keep the right arm? I don't think he's going to play Dark Hole, surely, if he's strengthening his Pumpkin. He's surely not going to get rid of that. He's not going to feel under threat enough for that, surely. And like I said, Pumpkin is going to be pretty strong. So he's surely not going to want to get rid of it. And especially as he starts playing more monsters and they start to strengthen, he's not going to want to get rid of that. So I think that we're safe. Yeah, not very much to write home about here. We can send out one of these parallel... okay, or I can just make the absolute worst play that I could have. What was I thinking? Trying to knock out... okay, whatever. Oh, what a slip there. It happens to the best of us. How to absolutely waste a paralyzing potion. Example 1. So that's okay. We'll get rid of this tentacle plant on the next turn. So yes, we can use Fake Trap, throw that out. Magical Labyrinth isn't going to help us. And then we can use Paralyzing Potion. And now we can start sending that his way. So yeah, Paralyzing Potion, Shadow Spell. We are going to trigger a Spellbinding Circle. Actually very useful as well, because I think that Spellbinding Circle shows up in the slots. So that would be very, very nice to pick up, hopefully. He has got a bunch of spells and stuff on the field. We can't really get to those. But by having Magic Jammer and Spellbinding Circle in the slots, it is... the chances are good that we should hopefully grab one of those. Again, just nothing that we can actually make use of here. Dying Keto is not going to help us. So we'll get rid of that. And then we'll just send these Paralyzing Potions out. At this point, we're just trying to filter through our deck to get the correct arm that we're waiting for. And sometimes the heart of the cards just isn't on your side. You're not going to draw the correct one. So just remind myself again, we are looking for the left arm. And there we go. We do grab that. So let's pop these guys face up. Left arm, left leg, and right leg. And yeah, I think that we're basically okay. We can't really... we can move that across to see if that's going to trigger a trap. But I think that's a monster card, if I remember correctly. Looking at Pumpkins powering up, yeah. So yeah, we'll see if it's going to attack in on the Paralyzing Potion, which, yeah, probably will. Not that it's going to help us out, but it's one last slap in the face to Necromancer. And another, what, 6 or 7 minute duel? Reasonably quick victory for Exodia yet again. As we watch for what feels like the 100th time, Exodia coming together to obliterate the opponent. I mean, I do kind of feel like at this point, it was cool the first few times. Now I feel like I'm kind of speaking awkwardly over it while we just watch Exodia just flex on the enemy yet again. Like I say, he's definitely consistent with it. He doesn't try and add any kind of extra flair. He doesn't try to... if Exodia is anything, he's consistent. And he will always obliterate you in the same fashion. So no need to worry about any differing things with that. And the Great Mammoth of Goldfiend stays... basically stays paralyzed in place, paralyzed with fear, but mostly paralyzed by the potion. And Exodia gets another victory. The right arm, not to be outdone by the, was it the left leg in the last duel? He also wants to get promoted. So yeah, so I think we want to aim for the Magic Jammer as well as the Spellbinding Circle. So I will see if I can grab those. So no, we're actually going to grab Skelgon. I told you, this is my luck. So we do get Spellbinding Circle, and then I want to get Magic Jammer as well if we can. So no, we're not going to get Magic Jammer, but we do get Spellbinding Circle, which we can add into the deck. And that is going to do it for today's episode, I think, guys. So again, we have unlocked Darkness Ruler. I think he is going to be one of the tougher duels, but at the same time, I don't really want to leave him as the last duel, I guess. So yeah, so I'd like to take him on in the next episode. I'm actually going to drop a save right here, because he's going to be super challenging. So I want to see how challenging he is. If he gives us too much of a problem, we can always move on to the other duelists. We do have that option. And we do have a reincarnation coming up. So it will give us one duel to gauge him. And if we do lose against him, we'll know where we should try and strengthen the deck. So yeah, I'm happy with today's episode. 2 duelists down again and 3 rose cards in pocket. So yeah, I'm going to end that right over here, guys. I'm going to drop a save. We will add Spellbinding Circle into the deck for the next episode. And I'm going to leave it at that and say thank you very much for watching and supporting the series so far. If you guys are watching up until this point and you're not subscribed as of yet, what are you doing? Please help me out. Please drop a subscription. It obviously costs nothing. It's free. You guys know how YouTube works. Help me out and I would greatly appreciate it. And if you did enjoy the video, drop a like and leave a comment. I'd love to hear back from you and get engaging with you guys down below. So thank you. Well. Don't take it that way. That sounds horrible when I say it that way. But yeah, get involved, and I'd love to get involved with you guys as well. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next episode, until Darkness Ruler, thank you so much, and bye for now.